Woo, here we are. So we're trying something different today.
Something new, technology.
Something new, yeah, technology. We're catching up to it finally. But actually, no, it's a brand new feature that I found out about today. For anybody using StreamYard, we're also, not only are we coming live from the JOABA channel, but we're also live on the El Necron channel. So
Yes, sir.
So that's a pretty cool thing. We're Roy, Carl, and I have been talking about doing like a triple stream or whatever, and I think StreamYard has been listening to our conversations, and sure enough, today I log in. I was gonna like send the links out to Charles, and this thing pops up, say, all your unholy prayers, have been answered. So we decided to do it today. So cool. So if anybody pops in from Carl's channel, let us know if you're watching on mine or Carl's channel. It'd be kind of cool to see. So
yeah,
what we're
it'd
doing,
be interesting, to see.
Yeah. So
where are you watching this?
I mean, this is the first time. So supposedly all the comments will stream into here, even for like Carl's channel. They'll all be coming.
Shit,
in
I didn't
here.
even know that, for real. Damn.
Yeah. So that's cool. So you can go to. So yeah. So anyway, go tell everybody to come hang out. We're doing something new, and it should be cool. So I'm having part 2 of the live A to Z. Everybody seemed to like the live A to Z episode I did a couple weeks ago. So I was like, fuck it, let's do it again. So get everybody. And before I get going, I guess I need to properly introduce everybody. So obviously we got Carl Necron.
What's up?
To my whatever side. And then Charles is down below all by himself with his hair down. He let his hair down for this.
Yeah, everybody got their hair down today. Look at that. We're
I got your hair
Mine's
down.
freshly washed for once. I can.
So, but yeah, dude, it's kind of cool that StreamYard, allows us to do this now. So we'll have so we may do this tomorrow, even if I can't like join in on Carl's show. You'll still be able to watch Carl's show on his channel and my channel, and I think it kind of lets everybody know there's multiple places you can watch it, which is cool. I think it's pretty cool. So
we've been waiting this for a long time, right?
Charles.
Like, sorry.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, we've been talking about it. We've been talking about it for a few months at least, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was Roy's idea originally.
Yeah, it was. Roy's been trying to figure out all kinds of ways, and then, but I had an idea about it the other day. It's like, just give me your guys' login, and we'll do that. But now we don't even have to do that, so pretty cool. So anyway, I bought Charles. Charles. Last time I had it, I played some live Pestilence from 1990, and Charles actually went on tour for how many? We'll get to it whenever. It was the Carcass Death Pestilence tour of 1990. He got to go on the road with Pestilence for a handful of shows. So Charles is going to share some of those cool stories, behind the scenes kind of stuff that you only get on here, on Carl's channel and on Roy's channel. It's the only places you're going to get this kind of stuff.
That's true.
I mean, am I wrong?
No, you're
Nope.
We bring in the heavy hitters. Hell yeah. No baloney. Hell yeah, party over here and party over there.
Party in the front, party in the back.
So yeah, exactly. So like we did last time, hey, try to guess what the A is going to be. I actually got A through Z this time, believe it or not. It was tough. It was really tough to do. So I did get A through Z. So we're going to start off with, all right, so let's guess A. one of my all-time favorite bands. I've said it a top 5 band, and it's not Anal Cunt. But
Accused.
there you
Okay,
go.
I was gonna go last too.
So Charles knows The Accused. Yep. Yeah, there you go. What's up, Austin?
Yeah, that's Austin from my channel. See, wow.
So
Yeah.
you guys will be able to do this. So Austin, I guess Austin uses StreamYard, right?
Yeah. We actually talked about it in our group chat a little, like trying to do. Now we could do this. We could do
Now
a
we could do it.
Dualcast.
We're simulcasting, I guess you can call it.
Oh shit.
So it's cool, man. It's cool. So anyway, so let's start off with A. This is The Accused live in 1989 with the song Psychomania, which is the first song off Martha Splatterhead's Maddest Stories Ever Told. One of my all-time favorite bands. Here we go.
Snare in the monitor, and then we'll play one more song, and then the night will be totally so old we have to leave.
All right, cool. The Accused.
Yeah.
Live in 89. Yeah. What's up, Chris? Yeah, exactly. Yep. The Accused rules. One of my favorites. Actually, the first three bands kind of fall in line to three of my all-time favorite bands. This next one, there might be a couple of you that might dig it, but I found this band pretty much, or I first heard this band during like when I was really into like grindcore death metal, like 15 years old. My buddy had the tape of this band, and it was the band's called Bad Religion, total punk band, like melodic hardcore punk band, and it just fucking hit me, which is weird because at the time I was like, all I want is heavy and fast and brutal and fucking evil and all this shit, right? But it just fucking hit me at the time. But here's a little short live clip. So this is Bad Religion live, and I think this is '89 too. So just happened to work that way. So let's check it out. Some of you might dig it. This is like one of the old songs they wrote like in 1980. So check it out. Hell yeah, that song was called Politics. That was from their very first EP from 1980. Just Bad Religion EP. Came out in 1980, 81. So anyway, they still are one of my favorite bands. So yeah, it's something a little different than I normally play, but I play what I want to fucking play. So anyhow, so
you're the boss, damn it. You can
anybody that like I said, checking this thing out on Carl's channel. Hey, cool. Appreciate that. And
yeah, fucking cool.
Yeah, so check out both channels. We'll be doing this with Roy, Death Metal Podcast, one time too. It's really easy. Once we figured out how to do it, it was like, oh fuck, that's it, right, Carl?
Yeah, once you find the button. Oh
yeah. We were totally looking in the wrong place. So instead of looking in the front, we were looking in the back, kind of thing.
We were being total boomers about it. Well, maybe
totally. It's like, where does this go? We're like watching a video. I'm like looking up a video. Yeah.
Oh, it's up by your name. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh well.
So anyway, but yeah. The drummer did have some HRA going, some hard rocking abs. That's true. So, but anyway, all right. So the next one, C. We're at C. What do y'all think is going to be C? Somebody guess. What is C? This one should be pretty. Actually, I had Cryptic Slaughter, but I erased it because I was like, I told Carl, I told Charles, hey, come on, so you can talk about it. So,
oh, that's right.
Yeah. So I had the C. So actually, Charles was at this specific show, and he's told me about watching this specific song, then playing it, or like that's kind of what he remembers about this show.
Oh shit!
But this is Carcass.
Death Pestilence Carcass tour.
Yes.
Is that the right tour? Okay.
Yeah. So it's Carcass in Tijuana, Mexico, which is one of the shows you went to, right?
Yep.
All right. So kind of I guess so. It was a Carcass Death Pestilence, a U.S. tour of 1990, and they played in Houston. And you guys, after the Houston show, is when you guys took off, or how did that happen?
No, so Wes Weaver was a friend of ours, and he had a roster sheet of people he could call to interview on Sweet Nightmares that him and Bill Bates would be able to call. So me and Sean Sitka, we got Mameli's number, and we would call him like fucking months before the tour hit the States in October. So we fucking spend a shitload of money calling long distance, you know? And somehow we fucking, you know, it was decided, hey, we'll meet y'all in Oakland at the Omni. So we got Bill Bates's friend Shamin had a van, so we all hopped in a van, threw a mattress in the back, and drove straight to LA to Deanish's house of Hardcore 918V. Yeah. So we took turns sleeping and driving. You know, it was me, Wes, Sean, and Shamin. And we stayed in LA for a couple of days. Then we drove up to Oakland, met them at the Omni. Chuck saw us, and he wasn't too happy because he thought we were there for him. But we're like, no, fuck you. We're here for Pestilence.
Chuck, talking about Chuck Schuldner of
Chuck Smallwiener.
Chuck Smallwiener. Chuck Smallwiener of Death. He was being a diva.
Yes.
So it wasn't about him. He was all upset then.
Yeah, if it's not about me, I don't want to hear about it. But so I think Carcass played here in October. Do you remember when y'all went up to Oakland?
It was the first week of October because, yeah, I don't remember the exact dates, but yeah, it was the first week of October because I took a week off from my stocking job. I was making like $3 an hour.
Well, fine. Yeah, you're like, yeah, well.
Well, screw that, right?
Yeah. Sorry, guys, I can't go. I got to make $12 tomorrow. You know. So, all right. So, was that the first show at the Omni that you saw?
Yeah. Yeah, we went to the Omni, then drove down to the Country Club in Reseda, and then it went down to we went to San Ysidro.
Oh shit! You went to the Country Club?
Yeah, that's where Sherman split his head open.
That's a legendary venue, man.
Yeah.
The Country Club?
Yep.
Yeah, total. Wow. I didn't know you went there.
Yeah. So that's where Sherman from Insecticide split his head open during Carcass.
Yeah.
They came out, patched him up, and then I see his fucking bandaged head in the pit for death.
Sherman. Love it.
Badass. That's badass. So, all right. So Oakland to LA to Mexico?
And then to, yeah.
Okay, so this show,
yeah.
Which one would you say was the most? Charles froze up on us.
Oh damn!
Yeah,
I want to hear which part of Mexico he went to.
It was Tijuana.
Oh, right across the border. Okay.
Charles, you're frozen. I'm having a hard time saying Carl and Charles.
We'll figure it out.
So hey.
All right, you're back.
No, you're back. We've been here. So log on. You can log off and log back on. It usually fixes it. Yeah, he's way behind.
Yeah, I think he.
Yeah, log off, and log back on, Charles.
Okay.
All right. So let's play. See, he just barely got it. All right. So let's play. This is Carcass, and Charles was actually there, and he'll tell us about this show. This is Carcass live in 1990 in Tijuana, Mexico, playing Ruptured and Purulence. yeah, that was sick. So were you up there on top at that show?
I remember looking down, and I wasn't familiar with Carcass, but I remember they started off with that slow drum beat, and I was looking down on Ken Owen. I'm going, holy fuck.
Were you behind? You were behind him or up top, or like where the camera's at?
No, on. I remember looking down, so maybe from the side, because I could see him playing. Yeah.
Oh wow. So, what do you remember about that? Did you guys get to town like early, or did you guys show up right in time for the show, or what?
We got there like around, let's say 1 or 2. It was a couple hours before like sound check and all that and load in. We, like I said, we drove up and we see the Pestilence dudes behind, like near the venue. Chuck and Terry Butler and the Death dudes were in front. And then we see Louie and Walt, Louie from Devastation and Walt from Rotting Corpse, because they were on the tour as well. So they recognized Wes and Sean, and they came over and, you know, started talking to us. And then we went up to the Pestilence dudes. Carcass pretty much stayed to themselves. I mean, they were all kids. I mean, fuck, we were all kids, you know, 19, 20 years old.
Yeah.
But it was badass. I also remember at the Omni, we stole Faith No More's guest spot. You know,
what? What? Hold on. Yeah, let's rewind that. All right. So what?
So to get into the show, we didn't have tickets, so we claimed like I was Jim Martin, and I forgot who the other two were.
How am I barely hearing this? That's amazing. I've never heard this.
That's how we got to go back to catering, which was just nothing but cold cuts or some shit. But we're like, woohoo, we're in catering.
Wait, the Carcass Death Pestilence tour had catering?
Yeah, but it was like just some bologna and shit on a tray.
Dude, I've never heard this. That's amazing. So they thought you were Jim. You passed as Jim Martin?
No. The promoter just went up to whoever was at the door and said, he's Jim Martin, and crossed me off. And you know.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's cool.
Yeah,
that's awesome, man.
So you guys weaseled your way into every show, or what?
I think by the second and third show, you know, because I was only on there for like 3-4 shows. The Houston show was my last one. Sean and I think Wes went on to the San Antonio and Dallas ones. But yeah, I mean, I don't remember having to do that for any of the other shows, because Pestilence rode with us. The two Patricks, Uderwick and Mamelli, came with us, and I think at one time so did Van Drunen. You know, we were feeding them. They were getting $1 a day per diem from RC Records.
So, $1 a day?
Yeah.
So that's brutal back then still.
Wow. Oh, yeah. We were eating at Del Taco and Carl's Jr., like 99-cent burgers or 49-cent tacos.
Wow. Yeah. That's amazing. Again, it's the only kind of shit you get on the Unholy Trinities. Yeah. So did you spend more time with any of did you spend a lot of time with any of the bands, Carcass, Death, or Pestilence?
Pestilence. We spent a lot of time with the two Patricks. We became really good friends, and you know, Van Drunen and Fotis too. You know, I mean, they were super cool. You know, Mamelli, you know, death metal gods on the back of their shirt. You know.
Yeah, totally, totally. Yeah, I told that story on here about how my teacher, she like looked at the back of my shirt. She's like, European death metal gods, huh? And I'm like, yeah. So, all right. So, do you have any old photos or anything of like hanging out with like Pestilence guys or any of the shows or anything?
I know Shamin shared a couple of them with the big group from her apartment, and you could see, you know, like Wes and Dr. Death and Mamelli and Uderwick are in that. I can look for them and send them. That's all I have, because remember back then you had to have money to be able to take photos. You had to have money for the camera, money for the film, and money for the development.
Yeah.
And we were some broke ass motherfuckers.
Well, yeah, I mean. Pestilence was, just so you guys know, Pestilence was getting $1 a day per member or for the band.
I think per member.
$1 a day.
The band wasn't even getting $5. They weren't even getting $5 a day. That's
That's a
amazing.
joke.
That was before
Why even
Roadrunner,
bother?
right?
Were they even
So-
getting paid on tour? Were they getting a guarantee at night or
So-
night? Jesus.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Probably not. If they
Probably
were
not.
getting,
Probably not, dude. Yeah, the
probably just
nauseating
promotion.
North American tour. That's right, Carcass. But yeah, dude, that's wild. So, but yeah, that's cool, man. I do. There's always something people don't forget, stories to tell you, and the whole Jim Martin Faith No More thing goes fucking killed me. That's awesome.
Well, you know, I'll never forget that Carcass had a slideshow at some of the shows, and it looked like the Mexican magazine La Larma, where it's just gory photos, and
Yeah,
one of them was like a ball of meat that said, "This is your head. This is what a head looks like when it hits the concrete at 100 miles an hour," or some shit.
yeah. Well, let me address this. Well, yeah, I understand playing death metal in 1990 is not going to get you a lot of money, but just the fact that you were going all over the U.S. and basically paying your way pretty much, right?
Yeah.
And on a big label like RC, which at the time was a pretty big label, right?
Yeah.
They're
It just
selling a lot of Pestilence records.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pestilence sold a lot of records.
They could give them $1, each member $1 a day. That's tight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
That's
brutal.
Like, wow.
Yeah, so it was yeah, that's just insane to think about. 1990, $1 still was not very much.
No. So we were happy we found Del Taco and Carl's Jr.
So which one
Was it the $1 star back then? Probably.
Yeah.
So which one of those shows is the most memorable one for you?
The Houston one.
Because of the riot and everything?
Yeah, but also because of the ferociousness of the crowd. I mean, Chuck, the bands were. I remember Sitka saying that the bands were scared, not scared, but they were taken aback by how rabid the people were.
Yeah.
Chuck was scared. He's just a punk. But but
Calm
yeah,
down, guys. Calm down. Take it easy.
right? He's like, no, don't hit me. It's like Jesus.
Yeah,
But,
he's playing a death metal band, But you want crowds to react like, if you've never seen the footage of Carcass, especially Carcass playing in Houston 1990, go check it out. You'll see the complete total mayhem. People like falling from the top and shit.
Yeah, I was side stage for that, and it was brutal. It was amazing. And they get off stage and they're all stoked about it, and Pestilence is raring to go, and people are going nuts for Pestilence as well. I mean, dude, that was the biggest tour at that time,
Yeah, totally.
3 huge bands that everyone was stoked on, and the crowd was just going nuts.
But I think by that time, Carcass and Pestilence were the bands, as far as that tour, the bands everybody wanted to see, right?
Right.
Death
they were
Death is
they were the hot items at that time for sure.
Yeah, because Consuming Impulse came out and blew everyone away, and then Carcass 2 was coming on the rise. So
yeah, and Death was like, spiritual healing.
It was Mania in San Antonio too.
Yeah.
I remember that show. Pestilence destroyed. So did Carcass. I remember Death was kind of like, it's cool.
Well, and that's probably what Chuck didn't like about it, that these young bands or younger bands were getting all the attention, right?
Right. Well, and that Death documentary, the one on him specifically, it paints a pretty apt picture, because he was he just didn't like the death metal aspect of it, other than the music, and you could tell that he was just not happy.
Exactly. At that point, I didn't really care about Death any longer. There's a lot of people that were like that. He's like, whatever.
Well, he was saying a lot of shit. Well, I mean, not getting all that, but just remember how, like you're saying, he was always like kind of just talking shit about the scene and the fans at that point in interviews. It was like, who is this guy? Does he even like death metal?
Right. I agree. I remember them. His comments turning people off to his band. His attitude sucked. The reason he walked off stage is because people were raging so hard they kept hitting the mic stand and it kept hitting him. Well, so And then the final straw was someone threw a plastic cup of ice at him, and he fucking walked off after like.
Yeah. All right, so let's get into D. Let's catch up on the alphabet here. I'm gonna guess that everybody watching this knows their ABCs, but after C comes D. And I picked this one, just this band specifically, because they lost their guitarist. Yeah, they lost their guitarist last week. So this is some super old footage of Dark Angel. With Don Doty, like 85, I think, playing Merciless Death. So let's see. I didn't really look at it too much. Hopefully it sounds okay. But yeah, here's Dark Angel, man. Rest in peace, Jim Durkin.
Yes, sir.
And here we go. Dark Angel, Merciless Death.
I want to see everybody die to each other, rip your arms out, beat your brother, and die of a fucking merciless death.
Dude, Don Doty sounded amazing on that song.
Just like the record, man. Great.
That fucking scream? Holy shit. That was fucking amazing. That was a total non-poser video because if you if you know that song, you can hear everything going on in the song, even though the sound is a little rough or whatever. You know what I mean?
I thought it sounded pretty good.
Yeah, no, so did I. Yeah. And one of the greatest moments in like metal thrash is that that's just fucking if that doesn't get you going, dude.
You know, they were supposed to play with Death at the Axiom in April of '89.
Yep.
But then Death dropped off, and I remember I don't remember if it was Don Doty or the other singer, but they were talking shit about Death dropping off.
Yeah, exactly. I think they dropped off on them like I don't know how many times on that tour, from what I've heard. Yeah, but that was dude, fucking early Dark Angel, dude. Come on, man, that shit. Yep. That shit fucking rules.
Well, look at the progression from like, and I still love like We Have Arrived, but then the freaking Darkness Descends is like
classic.
You know,
it goes even more brutal, more intense, faster.
It's very similar to like Slayer from Show No Mercy to Haunting the Chapel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything just gets kicked up a notch. It's fucking great.
Yeah, I mean that was fucking awesome. That's
those riffs too.
Woo. Yeah, dude. But yeah, Don Doty was fucking damn. He was on it right there. They all were. They were kicking ass.
They were a killer band. The LA.
I heard too, man. They weren't afraid to throw down too either. Like they would always be beating up people all the time.
Oh, they look like tough. I mean, on their album covers, they look like tough guys. You know what I mean? Like tough, like bikers.
Like, you said what?
Reminds me of King Fowley always talking about beating people up.
yeah, exactly. Yep. All right, let's. Here's a short one. This is one of my favorite UK like hardcore.
English Dogs.
Hardcore. No, this no. I played them last week. This is Electro Hippies. Check it out.
Ready?
Dude, that crowd makes that video like so much better. They're just like 12 dudes just really getting into a band that they like. I mean, that's fucking
no phones in sight.
Yeah, exactly. No phones in sight. Just one camera. Yeah, but yeah, that's. I mean, you know, that's. You go to a show, you see a band you like, I don't know. Some people like standing in the back, which is fine, but that looks a crowd doesn't like to see people a band. I mean, doesn't like to see people standing there.
You mean like black metal circa 1998 through like 2000?
Yeah, exactly.
This is great. I am Colt. It's like, okay.
Yep. All right, so let's move along to F. This is I've had the singer of this band on the show. You need to go check it out. One of my favorite episodes was with Eric Keller of Fear of God. That's a really good fucking show. Really good episode. He talked about seeing Hellhammer like rehearse and Celtic Frost and all that shit. Badass shit. Of course, his legendary band, Fear of God. Fuck yeah, total hardcore noise. That shit ruled. You may have noticed Mick Harris from Napalm Death in the back with the alarm shirt like off to the side. So yeah, that was cool. That was 87, I think. Fear of God and somewhere in Germany, I think. Can't remember. But yeah, fucking total brutal. Yeah, set your Oh, Carl, you had that shirt that Eric was wearing?
Yeah, it was but it was blue. For some reason.
It was like the one that the guy from Mayhem now on the back of, he's got that blue Cryptic Slaughter shirt or whatever.
Yeah. I think it was like either silver print or I can't remember exactly, but yeah, I remember the shirt was blue, and I remember when I got it. Of course, I was like, a blue shirt. Oh, all right. It's Cryptic Slaughter, that's cool.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah. So yeah, that was a demo, not a demo shirt. That was a set your own pace shirt.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's badass. Yeah. So. I was gonna get back. Oh, that's not Seth on drums. Seth actually did do one show on drums with Fear of God in '92, I believe, if I remember correctly. No, but that was the original Fear of God lineup. Half that band, believe it or not, was in Messiah, the total technical thrash band.
Ooh.
Oh wow!
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Shit.
Yep, half of Fear of God was in Messiah. So there you go. More you know.
You need that little dling. The more you know. Yep.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Well, Andy Jones, what's up?
Andy Jones. What's up?
Of all the Joneses in the world, I think Andy's Andy and Sherman Jones are my favorite Joneses in the world. What the hell? Massage it in Sweden.
Maybe Messiah in Sweden?
Yeah, I think that's what he's probably trying to say.
Messiah was from Switzerland.
Fraser, Switzerland, Sweden.
No, fuck that. He's still getting that.
Poser alert.
Poser alert. Big time.
Massage in Sweden.
Yeah, exactly. The brutal artwork of the polar bear in the snow.
Yeah.
Extreme cold weather, dude. Extreme cold weather.
That's right.
Yep. I think their first album is a little better. So here we go. All right, so G. All right, let's get to G. This actually I've had the singer of this band, which you probably figured out. I've had the singer of this band on the show.
Oh,
Graveland. I don't know.
Yeah, Graveland. Yep.
Grief?
No. That Grief is the only band I've ever fallen asleep to at a show. Yep.
Grief.
Yes. Yep. Swedish. Hey, can y'all make sure Fraser stays over there? Fuck no.
No.
Swedish Massage. That's a new band name. Good one. Well, dude, I just told you you're wrong. Fucking.
Poser alert.
In Switzerland.
It's still wrong.
Grapeland.
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 Like
Pretty
a
good.
grape ape hangout. Oh, what the
Actually,
hell?
no. I think Carl was at this show. This is Gorophobia live in San Antonio, Texas.
Oh, it's that old one.
1992. 1992.
That's a good one.
Yes, it is.
72P. This one's for all the horny bitches. It's what we fucking love to do today. Kneel before, be eaten and fucked. Then men can open up messages
All right, I gotta address this fucking comment.
Oh, what is this?
Oh, I asked what's the H band, and Fraser says Abby I mean, I figured it out. Abby Havoc, or whatever damn freaking Homeboys band called Homeboy from Puffin Attica. Profanatica.
Puffin Attica, dude. Oh, you just can't even make this shit up.
Abby Havoc is supposed to be Havohedge.
Abby Havoc.
Abby Havoc. And Puffin Attica.
Puffin, you got that Puffin Attica, man.
Yeah, Fraser's probably using. He probably has a CPAP machine on it.
Yeah,
you're probably right.
Yeah, I saw those pics earlier. He's just...
attention seeker. No, not Hallows Eve. Charles had to bail out. So, thanks to Charles.
Cool team. Yeah,
real cool stories. Charles shared. I know he doesn't like to do these very much, but he's got a lot of cool stories too, man. Especially, I don't know if it's still up, but he told us about his mom taking him to go see The Gates of Hell when he was like a young kid. You know that Lucio Fulci movie?
Yeah, for sure.
He saw it.
He saw it when he was a kid.
Yeah, I think his mom took him to see it. If you're still there, Charles, can you confirm that? Yep.
Oh shit.
Yep. So, but yeah, Charles said he had his mom had taken him, I think, to the theater to see Gates of Hell. That's fucking brutal.
The mom was with him too through the whole thing.
I don't know. I don't know if she dropped him off. She might have just dropped or left.
We were just talking about that on my channel, dude.
She did. It was like rated X or something.
It didn't matter back in the day. As long as you kind of looked like you were over 10, you could go see just like any movie. Like they would hardly ever turn you away.
Well, I mean, Charles could have been. How old were you, Charles, when you saw that? Unless it was like a later.
Like a rescreening some other time.
Unless maybe. But I think it was when he was. But why would his mom take him, right? If it was later.
Yeah.
Hold on. Oh, he was about 14 or 15. Wow, imagine seeing Gates of Hell. That's pretty cool.
And what's your mom? Sorry, Mom, I got to watch Gates of Hell.
She had to stay because no one was allowed into the theater if you were under 17. Wow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Because that was one of those. No one absolutely allowed under 17.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yep. So. Charles have a mustache at age
He's already buying beer.
All right, so if we haven't really mentioned it since we started, but we're actually doing a simulcast, the JOABA channel and the El Necron channel, which is Carl's channel. So if you're watching on my channel or his channel, go to his. Obviously, if you're watching on this channel, you're subscribed, but go to his channel and subscribe to the El Necron channel, which is streaming this exact thing on there right now, which is fucking awesome that we can do.
We're trying this new technology here, and if you're watching on my channel and you're not subscribed to JOABA for some reason,
vice versa,
you need to subscribe.
Yeah,
great stuff.
So we'll be doing
like music.
Yeah, we'll be doing this more. We'll be doing this more often, including our brother Roy, Death Metal Podcast. So Roy was actually talking about doing kind of like a death metal podcast fest where he has like bands send in like rehearsal videos of them, and then just playing it on the show or something like that. So look out for that. I don't know if I was supposed to announce that, but I think he's mentioned it on the show before.
Sounds familiar.
I never had a mustache, but I've been drinking in bars and buying beer since 16. Yeah, well, you grew up in fucking what's that little town? John grew up in a town probably about 40 minutes from here, maybe.
A smaller town.
Yeah, small, even smaller town than me.
Yeah, they don't really give a shit because it's small.
Right. So, H. We haven't gotten to H, and no, it's not the guy from Puffin Attica's other band.
Puffin Puffin Attic.
Actually, this is probably one of the most underrated bands. Markham, that's it. Markham. I'm sorry, I couldn't remember. Got a lot going on here, but one of the most underrated like death thrash bands I think ever. And this is from a clip from Houston, which was not that long ago, because they still kick ass live. They still kick ass live. And when I saw them, I don't know if I was at this one or the next one, but they fucking completely ripped. But this is Hell Witch at Walters in Houston playing Nosferatu. And Joe Witch is on drums at this time, and that guy's fucking amazing.
I think
Hell Witch
played with them on that same tour here, and when San Antonio, they leveled Bond.
Dude,
they were
killer.
Yeah, it was like, holy shit, this is raging.
They kicked so much ass. So here, let's check out Hell Witch live in Houston. Nosferatu. This is cool. This is a cool, like really close up too. Check it out. Unbelievable, dude.
Dude, it's over the top, man.
Dude, I mean, if you can't get into fucking into that, dude. You're a fucking total wimp.
I mean, that's mega shredding on the guitar.
Dude.
It's
yeah.
like,
and then fucking when he pans over to Joe Wicks on the drums, just dude, he makes that. I mean, I don't know if he's in the band anymore, but that was fun. They were so fucking good with him, man. But yeah, that was those fucking. I was like, oh, dude, come on. That, I mean, go get. I mean, buy everything they do is kicks ass, obviously, but I mean the classic stuff like that's Nosferatu. That's an old song, but
it has some crazy name, right? The first album.
It's Syzygial Miscreancy.
Yeah, something.
Yeah,
has a little fucking devil face, right? Flying around the earth or something. I can't.
yeah.
That's the one you want to get if you do go get one.
Yep. The other Hell band does have something called Nosferatu, but I've never been a big Hellstar guy, so I'll take Hell Witch.
I kind of get that.
Yep. So yeah, ripping. If you've never if you don't own, get that Syzygial, that album on Wild Rags. You gotta have it. Get the demo stuff too. Brutal. Nosferatu. He will not be disappointed. Wow, no. If you like the sickest shit, you'll like that. Oh, Hell Witch. You don't talk about my buddies like that. Oh, I forgot Fraser.
Oh hell yeah, he's number one fan.
I can't believe he's not on James Rivera's balls right now. Yep. Yep.
My buddy James Rivera.
Yeah, my buddy, his good buddy. All right.
Fraser, you should get matching teeth so you can take pictures with them.
Vampire.
Vampires.
Let me hold on. Let me push this forward here. So for the eye.
Heresy? No, you already played Heresy.
No, we're on the eyes.
Oh, we're already on past that. What am I doing? I'm getting with it.
Yeah, we're past. Get with it, man.
Immortal,
Get with it.
Incubus, Incantation. I'm just throwing names out.
No
on all those?
No.
Insanity? I'm gonna cheat.
No, it's this band is from Brazil. One of the coolest, like evil kind of black metal bands. One of my favorites. I think they kick ass. I'm not playing it.
Impurator.
Impurity.
Impurity. Yeah.
Impurity. Here's Impurity live somewhere. Probably Brazil, I'm gonna guess. So I like this band. They play simple shit, but it's like they just have that. They just get that evil vibe going. I don't know.
They nailed it.
Totally. All right, here we go. So here's Impurity from Brazil.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Totally ripping hardcore.
Yep. Total
I don't
attack.
belong here. Neither do you. Yep. So yeah, that was Jerry's Kids.
That's a great name too, Jerry's Kids.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, the Boston Crew going crazy in the pit. That's early, man. Obviously, they were playing with Misfits that show because you saw the
all the
ghost
banners and all that.
Yeah. So, yep. Jerry's Kids rules. Yep. Is the what show on YouTube or what the mess? What's up, kid? We need Tim. I invited Tim, but he was busy, so we could. We don't have our Boston representation here. Opening for the Misfits. That fucking ain't it. Pretty good. Yeah, so that was cool. And before that was Impurity from Brazil. Really, really good fucking band. I like the evil that they present in the form of music, and they do it right, you know.
Yeah, it's not posery or weird or whatever.
Yeah, it's true.
It has that evil essence, you know.
Yeah, it's genuine. It's not just, you know, trying to be cool, you know. So K was it's kind of some of these were kind of tough. I guess there's a lot of Ks. Last time I played Creator, this one I'm playing somebody that's just as big, if not bigger, than Creator.
What a K! I'm terrible at this.
But this is some classic footage with the lineup from the first album, which has Michael Denner on guitar. So this is King Diamond live in '86 with during the Fatal Portrait tour. So, yeah, Kraut.
That's a cool one. Yeah,
that's a good one. Good one. I'll have to. But this is all live stuff. If I can find live Kraut, yeah, that'll definitely be one of them. Chaos, yep. Carnegie, yep. There you go. Two good ones, actually. So let's check out some King Diamond '86. I think this is, I forgot what song. HIJK, King Diamond. incredible, man. That the Fatal Portrait is basically a Merciful Fate album, right?
Yeah, I agree.
Me, it's
it has a lot of carryover.
Yeah, totally. And the lineup on that album, dude. Well, first of all, Mickey D on drums, Andy LaRocque, his first thing with King Diamond on guitar, Timmy Hansen from Merciful Fate on bass, and fucking Michael Denner, dude.
Dude, you know, like in San Antonio, King Diamond is like a legend. Like this is how. Oh yeah, King Diamond is a legend in San Antonio. Like I can go like have lunch with my wife and her work friends, right? And she'll go with her, and she'll and whoever, like, and if they're Hispanic, and they're they'll be like even younger, they'll be like, oh yeah, I know who King Diamond is, and my uncle listens to him all the time, and like you hear that story over and over, like, you know who King Diamond is? And she's like, yeah, I know, and they'll of course do the falsetto voice and everything.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. That's what they say. They're probably like, he's the guy. Yeah,
yeah, like they know.
That's amazing. Amazing footage right there, man.
Yep.
That was fucking great.
Classic. It's cool that we have that.
Yeah, dude. That was great. That's fucking that was The Portrait. But that fucking album rules. Somebody said they
best
saw
one, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Seeing Fate in '85 was crushing, man. I bet Carl saw him that same tour, I guess, right? 84, something like that.
84, 85 with
Exciter,
Motorhead. Motorhead was loud as fuck.
Yeah, it's probably the same tour, huh? I don't want to fuck up. Alakazam. Okay.
Alakazam.
I never really paid attention. I kept seeing like Alaska or something like that. What's up, Roy? Denmark Metal. Hell yeah. Fucking rules. King Diamond. King Diamond rules. Old King Diamond rules. All right, so we're at L. This is something nobody will ever guess, so I'm not even going to ask you to guess. But this is a cool German, like early 90s, kind of really fast hardcore band called Lucifer's Mob, which is I always thought was a cool name. They put out a couple of 7-inches, I think, and like one 7-inch, a split LP, some comp tracks. Here we go. Lucifer's Mob live somewhere in Germany. This band rules. Hell yeah, Lucifer's Mob in Germany. It was like 3 or 4 tracks. But my favorite thing they did was a 7-inch, full 7-inch, which it's like a German name. I can't remember it, but just totally ripping, just fast, hardcore.
Yeah, Attack just has that attack.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. It's that hardcore that makes you want to like punch.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Kind of like like Extreme Noise Terror. Got that just fucking rules. Unholy Trinity of Death. Damn right, Roy. Yeah, Roy. Hey, Roy. This turned out to be really easy to do. So,
click of a button and you're good.
Click of a button and you're streaming on. So, but yeah. Anyway, I completely forgot what I put for M. Let me take a sneak peek. Oh, I remember. This is some badass footage too from this band. I've seen them play, but they didn't play here till like fuck. I think the first time they played here might have been 2000 or something, maybe. But Macabre, I don't know if Macabre plays San Antonio. I don't know if you were ever into Macabre, Carl, but
I am not a big Macabre fan. I always get clowned for that, but I know that they rule on double bass and all that. And
yeah. This is early. I think this is it says 87, but I think it's 88. This is them live in somewhere in Illinois. So let's check it out. I think Impetigo played with them at the show.
Dang.
Yeah, here we go.
To meet you, just to know you better. They're upon my table. Thank you for recalling. Ibala, Thank you, that you in my body. And I thank you, all you do it. You're still playing. They're upon my table. And it's thank you, addictive only to it.
In my view. Yeah, that was early Macabre.
Yeah, that was crazy highs he would hit.
Yeah.
I remember all that.
Yeah. That was early on. They got a little too weird for me later on, but first one, Grim Reality, Gloom, the Night Stalker 7-inch. What's that other one? The one after that, Sinister Slaughter. All good shit. There we go. Macabre.
It wasn't supposed to be a Frasier show tonight. What happened?
Yeah, I changed my mind. I wanted to do this instead. It's like, no Frasier this week.
Denied.
Actually, Tim wanted to do the show with Frasier, and he wasn't able to do it. So,
okay.
So look out for Straight to the Point, Part 2.
Coming that, yeah.
If you forgot what that is, here we go.
Welcome to Straight to the Point with Fraser Ian Dawson and his co-host, Angel the Cat. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to recognize.
Yeah, so thanks to Andy Jones. I don't know if Andy Jones is still here, but yeah, that was Andy Jones' voice there. But yeah, next time, Fraser. So last time, that's the first time it was just everybody asking Fraser questions, and I wanted to leave him by himself, but he was just going. It was going bad. But so I'll be behind the scenes again, but I'm going to see if I can set up an interview where Fraser interviews Tim Morse. So that should be fucking amazing.
Sounds like a classic in the making.
Exactly. And Fraser, straight to the point, it's only going to be half an hour. So
straight to the point.
Yeah, exactly. So straight to the point, half an hour. So
Fraser's bragging about Macabre in his collection now. Oh, Macabre, my collection.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, and it's on CD, right?
Yeah, of course it is. Yep. All right, so that was M, right?
Yes.
All right. This one is actually somebody else that I've had on the show, and one of the fucking coolest but weirdest fucking dudes ever. And the fact that there's footage of him doing this on YouTube is fucking amazing. So you're either gonna hate it or you're gonna fucking love it. There's no in between with this shit. So this is let me let you watch it.
Okay.
Here we go.
Hey, what's going on? Clip screamer? Just hanging out yelling. Going like this.
What's this one called?
Blood. It's called Gargle Blood.
Fuck you, you asshole! Look at your fat! You fat fuck!
That was that. This one's called Mean Streak. Sorry about that. I was calling taking a ride on a coaster.
Oh
I'm done. I'll clean up. I'm sorry. I don't need to do no more. Yeah, I'm done. I shouldn't even be here.
I hope you brought him up. You got a bill?
I got a couple washcloths and stuff.
Woo!
Thanks, guys. I'm done.
There you go. That's Mr. Steve Eggs, Nut Screamer, from Parma, Ohio. John Lincoln knows them. They're from the same place. One of the biggest AC/DC fans. Yeah, he's
cool.
Steve's been doing that kind of stuff. I know you'll see stuff come on like on Facebook or Instagram or whatever, people doing shit kind of similar to that. But he's been doing that shit for like over 30 years, and he's one of the original total freaks that just doesn't care. and he rules. Steve Ags rules. He was also in Pile of Eggs and Schnauzer, and I can't remember what else. Good friends with Jim Kanye.
Nut Screamer. That's a cool name too.
Yep. Here's one. This is United States fucking metal, 1984. This is one of my favorite songs from this band, from this album. This album rules. Check it out. You'll figure it out. If you know who it is, you're going to know. Dude, I could listen to that song like that song all day long on repeat.
I never got this. Go ahead, man.
No, go ahead.
Me and Fruit saw them at there used to be a club here called Medieval Nights. I think it was like in like early 2000s, and they came with Hellstar. I guess when Hellstar was first coming back, but no one was up front for freaking Omen, dude. Me and Fruit were just up there. I think Fruit was taping. He has video of it.
Really?
They're like the only two up there just headbanging away to fucking Omen, dude. And they were playing the classic Death Rider, the whole album basically, Battle Cry.
Yeah,
it was great time.
That album's so fucking good, man. JD Kimball's voice is like, just fucking master. It's just the best, dude.
I've never seen that video too. I never seen him like perform with all the.
There's a whole show of that.
Wow.
The whole show's the whole show's on. They even do like Torture Me, that fucking track on Metal Massacre.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Be My Wench and all that stuff.
All that stuff is on there, dude. The Axeman, Battle
Beware
Cry.
the Axeman.
Yeah, dude, yeah.
All those riffs. Yeah, I can talk about it all night.
Oh, dude, that's that's just shit you fucking grew up on, you know.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So check out. Again, we're doing a multi live stream right now, kind of a simulcast, simul stream, and it's cool as shit that people are watching this on my channel and Carl's channel. So go down to Carl's channel, and if you're seeing this from Carl's channel, cool. Thanks for coming out, checking it out. If you haven't seen Carl's channel and you're here for my channel, go to Carl's channel and do all the subscribing and all that shit. So, because especially if you love stuff like Omen, that's Carl's bread and butter. He's gonna fucking play. What's that one that I really like? You played that Warlord, Deliver Us from Evil.
Oh yeah, that's classic. About the same time.
Rules, dude.
That's an American metal classic right there. That EP. Shit.
Yeah.
Deliver Us, Warlord. Woo.
So yeah,
I'm the child of the damned.
Yeah.
Oh, good riffs.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, that was one of the shows that I noticed you had like the most fun doing, like the fucking the old heavy metal stuff that you were playing.
The old Metal Blade stuff. And I'm like, I want to be a happy camper. That's the shit I grew up on as a kid.
Exactly. You know? Yeah, and that's why I like doing this, because it's all stuff that I like. It's not like, you know, all right, here, let's check out this new song from so and so or whatever. You know.
Yeah, I mean, like I guess
cool.
my channel's gonna be more like either a heavy metal or black metal.
Yeah.
And of course, good death metal. I'll put that on there too. But then I do all my nerd shit on my channel too. I don't care if no one watches it. I do it for me. Like my metal stuff does way better, but I don't care.
Yeah, no, do what you want. So yeah, go to Carl's channel. L Necron, is it spelled on the little ticker there?
Yeah, you'll find it to search it.
Yeah,
and if you're watching on my channel, you need to subscribe to JOABA.
There you go. All right, so that was OP. We're gonna change it up a little bit. This is some grindcore from England. P. Anybody in the chat? Grindcore from England. So, and you know, Roy and I were talking. So while people are trying to figure it out, Roy and I were talking about. I think we're the only ones that do stuff like what I'm doing now, because we don't give a shit about monetization and all that shit. You know what I mean? So
people want to monetize. Yeah, I mean, I get it, but that's not fun. People want to hear the music.
Yeah, exactly. So
not see pictures.
Yeah, or hear people talk like we're doing right now. Prophecy of Doom, exactly. This is a song called Raise Against Time. I think it starts off a little rough sounding, but I think it clears up. So this is brutal. One of my favorites from England. Now I gotta find it. Here we go. Prophecy of Doom, Raise Against Time.
Choice
That's how you do it, little boys. Fucking Prophecy of Doom ripping.
It did have that bolt thrower kind of sound to it as well. Yeah.
Yeah, a
I
little
saw
bit.
that in the comments. Yeah.
Yeah, got a little crusty. Yeah, the cap. Yeah, I'll say a lot of people wear that cap.
That was the EMF cap, right, from the day.
I don't know. All right, this one
reference.
this next one was. This is a massive band, so hopefully we don't get like shut down for it. But this song here was
Graveland.
Huge. Oh, we're at a Q, right? Yeah, Q.
Yeah, I'm just throwing that out there.
This band was huge for me, especially this song. I remember they had a video for it. It was like the coolest thing. This was like 83 or something. I was a little kid, like 8, 9 or whatever when this came out.
Oh, okay. I think they already said it in the chat. Yeah.
And I don't know if they have. I haven't seen it. But anyway, this is a live version of it so let's check it out. Anybody who was around back then, I know you fucking jammed this. So here we go.
You want metal? You got it! Metal Health!
dude, every person in this chat right now would fucking kill to be on that stage jamming for like that crowd was unreal.
That was the day heavy metal arrived, right? That's when they said like the US Festival in the US. That was like heavy metal took over on that day.
Dude, they fucking sounded great right there. Unlike like what somebody mentioned, Motley Crue.
The Motley Crue Vince sounds terrible. Even back then,
Yeah.
that was a bad show.
Yeah, it was bad.
They sound pro as fuck. Quiet Riot.
Quiet Riot. One of my favorite sets from that US Festival was Triumph. Have you seen the Triumph?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Judas Priest is good too.
Judas Priest too.
The Scorps. Everybody kind of rips up from Motley Crue.
Scorps, yeah.
Van Halen was good.
Van Halen. That's right. I know somebody who was at that. Scott Peters from Cryptic Slaughter was at US Festival.
Oh, fucking cool.
Yeah, I forgot which. I don't know if he went to that metal show because remember there was like a new wave kind of.
Yeah, like each day was kind of themed, right?
Yeah, but that was badass. That was a badass performance of that song. You know, yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing. I think there's a documentary about the people. About the people who put it together and all that.
I think I watched that. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It is crazy.
Crazy.
You have to pull it off.
But yeah, so yeah, you'll hear fucking Nut Screamer to Quiet Riot on this fucking show, dude. So you never know what I'm gonna fucking play. But dude, as a kid, I mean, I know you're a little older than me, but to me that song was heavy, dude.
No, I remember when it came out, we were all into it.
Yeah.
I might have been in middle school.
I think it's 83.
Yeah, I would have been in middle school. And that was the shit. I mean,
oh, let's talk about that lineup. That lineup was Frankie Banali, Kevin DuBrow, Rudy Sarzo fucking playing that bass. Like Rudy Sarzo was the metal bassist of the 80s, right? Kind of the.
Okay. I made that comment because my wife, who's a metalhead from the 80s, she would always say, like, a guy was cool if he had Rudy Sarzo here.
Yeah.
Like if you had Rudy Sarzo here, you were in luck.
And then the guitarist who hardly nobody ever mentions, Carlos Cavasso.
He's a ripper.
Fucking shreds, dude.
You know how clean that live solo was?
Exactly. Oh,
you ever hear my live solos? It is just fucking rules, man.
Anyway, I got some more old rock and metal before the show's over. There's another one. Hey, Raw Power, whenever HRA was playing shows, there's a Raw Power show from 85, 86 in Milan that I would always watch before we played because it got me so fucking like hyped up, dude. They're just fucking, the guitar player's like running in place, playing the guitar. The lead guitar player's like.
He's a maniac.
The lead guitar player's like in boots and like playing like shredding solos.
Well, did he look like a glam rocker kind of? He kind of had the hair and he's shredded.
And he was awesome. And they're just going fucking, just kicking ass, dude. I highly recommend. It's not the best sounding one, but whatever. I highly recommend watching Raw Power live in Milan, 85, 86 or something like that. Just amazing. Amazing. But no, I'm not playing Raw Power. Let me see. What did I pick? Raw Power rules. Oh, okay. Let's here's some black metal. Here's some black metal.
With an R.
Black metal from Greece. I just gave it away. Here we go.
Oh.
Oh yeah, Roddy Christ, Fuck Christ tour. That was Feast of the Grand Horror. That was from their badass demo from '89, I believe, if I remember. But yeah, so
89.
let's. Yeah, that was the. I have the demo. What the hell is the demo called? Satanus Tedium, or whatever. I think is that the one. Yeah. But yeah, they were badass. There's some stuff I was gonna address here. Oh, yeah, fucking Andy. Yeah, that puffy shirt.
Oh,
The puffy shirt by the guy on the keys was killing it on that song, dude. They were fucking.
like, I think JD knew who the guy was. Somewhere in the comments.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if that was. I don't know if that was just a smart ass remark.
Oh, okay. Damn it, JD.
Is that true? Roz Williams? I don't think so.
I don't even know who that is.
Yeah, but they were great. I like them. The last thing I liked from them was that it's okay. Is the what's that album came out like 94, 95? I can't.
Like Triarchy of Lost Love.
Oh no, that shit sucks.
That's later, right?
That's way later. No, it was called what's that 95 album called? I can't remember.
I don't know. Non-Serbian. By Mighty.
Non-Serbian,
Those are the good.
Non-Serbian.
Is that it?
Non-Serbian.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's the last one that I really cared for.
That's a good one.
Yeah, but the Passage to Arturo stuff, and this is way more raw and. Okay. My Mighty Contract is good too.
Yeah, that's a classic.
But yeah, that was Rotting Christ back when they were kicking ass.
Killer.
Oh, here we go. Here's somebody else. I've had this. I didn't do this on purpose, but I had the drummer of this band on the show, and it's not anybody. So the drummer of this band, starting with an S, was on this show. Actually, there's been 2 drummers of bands that start with S, but this is one of them.
Is this one from England?
No.
It's not the Stupids then?
No, I never had. I wish. No, I wish I would have had Tommy
somebody
Stupid on
I
me.
thought from the Stupids on the show.
Yep, Septic. It's not Septic. Unbelievable, man. Imagine being wherever. I think it was like on public access. Imagine changing the channel back in 1984 and like, hey, what is this? And it's badass because there's nobody there but whoever's filming it, and they're just going completely apeshit. Dude, so fucking good. Siege, just total legends.
Rocking the BC Rich Bitch. That was cool too.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, exactly. How is that drum stain put? Crazy.
That is a good question.
Yeah, they fucking ripping it. I remember asking Rob about that video. So there's an episode with the drummer from Siege.
I think he did say that.
Yeah, I think they were
church.
I think so. I think you're right.
That.
Yeah, so
I think JD's on point.
JD all over. The Accused was the very first band because I don't recognize I recognize Accused. They were the first band. Go back and rewatch it. Everybody go back and rewatch it. This show's been kicking ass.
It's all killer, no filler.
All killer, no filler.
Like old records.
Yeah, exactly. All right, I'm trying to. Oh, so that was Siege, right? Oh, this next one. Another huge, massive band that got so big on MTV. But I remember seeing this footage. I forgot who showed it to me years ago. And it's just so fucking heavy with a
Trickster.
T. Hell no. Well, hold on. I'm gonna fucking remove you just for saying that. But no, they were huge. They got big on their music videos. For this song's not off that album, but they got really, really big in the 80s. Like early to mid 80s. Massive. One of the biggest bands. Tesla. Terrorizer, yeah. Terrorizer
and Lizzie.
Terrorizer got huge on MTV.
Oh, yeah, they were on nonstop. Total Request #1.
Martha Quinn's fucking favorite band was Terrorizer,
When you play it, I know I'm going to feel this. No, you can't say the
T. I like when I say it's T, and there's people saying Sepultura. No!
We got
all right, here we go.
Oh, Andy Jones. There you go.
This is a fucking badass version of Under the Blade. Check it out.
That's a ripper too.
Hell yeah, this song's heavy, dude. Fuck you if you don't like Twisted Sister.
Believe what you're about to hear. Would you please join with me and welcome Twisted Sister? 1, 2, 3,
Steel flashlight, you know you're not going home tonight. The jack or switch doctors of mine, the way to run and the way you'll find. You can't escape from the bed you made. When your time has come, you'll accept the going home tonight. Being Jacko switch doctor the mind. The way to run that the way you'll find. You can't escape from the Benjamin. When your time has come, then accept the odds. Trying to make camps with fun. Open the hands to slide. A monster's happy for you now. And mountains open wide. The lights go on. The night is full. Take it through your mind. When the night goes and you come again. Pain is gonna ride. Your heart the blade. Your heart under the blade. Here coming.
Dude, that just so much kicking ass.
That's
so much kicking
another
ass.
American heavy metal classic record, Under the Blade.
Of course.
Ripper.
Yep. So let me see. Here we go. Let me put this shit back on there.
Yeah.
Poser alert.
And he should have known better.
Yep.
First, it's killer.
Hey, Hungry kicks ass too. I mean, the first three, I dig.
Yeah, first three solid. I mean, yeah, whatever the fourth one was, they decided to go total commercial. It was terrible.
Yeah, and come out and play was kind of, that's one leader of the pack, right?
Everybody's like, what the fuck is this? Yeah, I was like, nah.
Yeah. No, but the first three fucking just kick
Well, I
ass.
remember too, like I used to be like an avid reader of Kerrang, and they were always covering like Twisted before they broke big. So it was like Twisted Sister, Wasp, Accept, and all that stuff. That's heavy metal.
Yeah, I've done so many of these shows that I forget like everything because people remember stuff from like shows that I've done, like chats. But one thing I'll never forget is one of the early episodes. Kurt, the owner from Sound Exchange, he grew up in New York, and he got to see Twisted Sister in the clubs like way back. Yeah, dude.
Like what we just saw.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like before the album came out, and that's one of my that's one of the things that always stuck out when people tell you stuff. You're like, whoa, kind of like you seeing Necrovore rehearse. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? It's like some of the coolest shit. So I like. It was released on what was the label?
I forget.
I can't remember. It was a punk label.
English record label, right?
Because
they broke big in England first before they broke big over here.
Yeah, what got him? I mean, You Can't Stop Rock and Roll was, guess did a little better, but obviously once they started making those videos with what are you gonna do with your life?
I mean, America was primed to love that at that moment when that came out. So
yeah, MTV put them.
First, I think I first saw them on first video was on Night Flight. They played "You Can't Stop Rock and Roll." But that was like the first time I actually saw a video.
Pee Wee Herman crashing the Burn in Hell set.
That's right. Yeah, and Godzilla set too.
Yeah. So it was perfect timing for MTV. That was what Stay Hungry was like 83, 80 something like 84.
83, 84 ish. I'm thinking 83. I'll go
83,
that.
So yeah.
And I did the same thing with my tour shirt. I fucking turned it around so you have D. Snyder like that. Got the collar.
Oh, what? Did you see him on Stay Hungry or before or what?
Stay Hungry.
That's badass. Who'd they play with?
I think Rat.
Really? Twisted Sister and Rat?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a massive show at that time.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Secret Records. That's right. Secret Records.
There you go.
Andy Jones all over it.
There, you remember the Grand Prix places with the little goat carts?
Yeah.
Back in the 80s.
Uh-huh.
In San Antonio, we had Malibu Grand Prix. They're right next to the castle, the arcade and the miniature golf.
Yeah.
But all bands would go there to do signings and meet and greets.
Oh, okay.
And Twisted Sister went there. And Rat.
Cool.
And S.A. Slayer was hanging out too, trying to get chicks. Welcome to the 80s.
Let's get a little more. Let's get death metal now. This is cool, rare footage of Unleashed during before the album came out. This is the demo lineup with Robert. Johnny Headland's not even doing vocals. It's Robert sent it back from Dismember and all that shit. So check it out. This is early. This is early Unleashed. Yes, the very first Unleashed demo is Robert on vocals, and it's fucking brutal. His vocals are cool. He also did vocals on Dismember early stuff, and his voice is brutal. So yeah,
That's heavy as hell, man.
Yeah. What's funny about that is Robert is Johnny had recently pretty much essentially been kicked out of Nihilist, and Robert's wearing like a Nihilist shirt on stage. But then again, Unleashed and Entombed toured in '91 the United States, so which was kind of weird. But
yeah.
But yeah, the
like
first demo,
kind of like the two splintered bands going on tour from Nihilist. I remember that tour too. That was cool.
Yep. Unleashed rules. So yeah, the first demo. Check out the first demo from Unleashed. It's fucking brutal. I love the demos in the first album. The second album's pretty good too. After that, they kind of lost me. But that's just me. So yeah, check it out. All right, here.
They made a couple good records later on.
Unleashed did?
Here and there. Yeah, here and there.
Okay.
Some are terrible. Yeah.
I didn't really keep up.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to some early primitive U.S. black metal from California.
Okay.
Can only be one. Hell yeah, total sickness.
Yep. Can't deny their importance too. I mean,
yeah, they kick ass. Fawn rules. Fawn rules. Oh shit, the tiger showed up. Let's hear Asia. Yeah, go back to the beginning. I started off the show with Asia.
Heat of the moment. Fruit will be happy.
Asia, autograph, all that good shit. All that heavy jams. Oh, W. Yeah, no, you guys are way off. So W is total non-poser black metal from the United States.
Is it Welt Mock?
No.
No.
Nope.
W.
Yep, total non-poser shit.
Watchtower.
From Michigan. No, not Watchtower.
Winds of the Black Mountain.
There you go. Carl ain't no fucking poser.
Yeah, when you said Michigan. Best 7-inch back cover picture.
Hell yeah. Good old American black metal, right?
I love bunker rehearsal rooms too. That's
dude. That's cool. Yeah, he was a masochist too, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that band was from Michigan. Cool. Total non-poser black metal stuff, not for wimps. NSFW, not safe for wimps. Yeah. So,
that's my type of black metal, NSFW.
Yep, not safe for wimps. Yeah, so let me see.
Metal Zone. Yeah, it does sound like a Metal Zone.
Oh, let me refresh. All right, so hey man, I'm glad you're digging it. Carl also does a show called the Witching Hour, which he's doing one tomorrow.
Mhm.
So go subscribe to Carl. We're simulcast streaming right now. So go to El Necron, as you see on the bottom, and go subscribe to his channel right fucking now.
Subscribe or die.
Subscribe or die. Yeah, Winds of the Black Mountain. So yeah, we're gonna play anything. Well, you know, as if you saw Quiet Riot, Twisted Sister, to Nut Screamer, to Winds of the Black Mountain, to fucking Unleashed, to whatever, punk rock, hardcore, all the good shit, right? Tiger, you're tough to please, man. You're fucking tough to please, dude. I mean, Asia will get us knocked off the stream, first of all. That's way too much there. So, all right, next. Somebody guessed it, but let me kind of forward it a little bit. So this is, I remember I came across this footage. It's fucking amazing. I don't know how far off it is, but anyway, so somebody nailed it earlier. Where'd it go? Where did it go? I lost it. I lost it in the chat. Hey, who's this band? I never heard this. I'm a poser. You know that band?
I don't know that band.
I don't know that band either. We're both posers.
Poser alert.
Poser alert on both of us. Let me go back. I know somebody said it. Oh, here it is. Executioner. That's not how you spell it, but yeah. It's Executioner live, like 87. Dude. So good. Let's see.
Parking the fucking road. Let's go.
All right, they started into another song. Name that song they were just playing. Fucking posers.
Poser alert.
It's a cover song. I'll give you that.
Was it Circle of Tyrants?
No.
I'm throwing out a wild guess. I
No.
it.
It was close. Yep, it was Celtic Frost. You got to watch that whole video. It fucking rules. So they go into. It's a song off Morbid Tales. One of the fucking best songs. Well, the whole album rules, but. Retard. No, so they go into Return to the Eve, and it's fucking great cover of it.
Ah, okay. Now I can make it out.
Return to the Eve. Yeah, so watch that Executioner live, I think 87, 88 or something like that. So it's Return to the Eve.
Executioner rips.
Yeah, dude. Good shit. All right, so we're down to Y and Z, right? X, Y, Z.
Why? Because
guys still with us?
I don't know.
Damn it! Hit the poser alert. Yep, all of y'all fucking total poser.
Poser alert.
Every one of you fucks.
We're gonna have to be hung on those nooses, man.
Oh yeah, the noose in the on the stage. That probably that was 87. So yeah, I don't know how well that would go over nowadays. Somebody with a noose on the. There you go. Yep. So no, but Jakobse just played in Mexico with I forgot who else played, but no, not them. Y is punk band, early hardcore punk.
So it's not Youth of Today.
It's not Youth of Today.
That's not early.
Early, yeah. Well, yeah, they were. Youth of Today was kind of mid hardcore, right?
Yeah,
mid. No, it's not Wide Eye. It's just live. They played live. I think this is 84. They played at the legendary what's that big ass venue in outside of Los Angeles, where everybody played, all the bands played. Not the fucking, what is it called? All the early punks, fucking whatever.
Has to go through the Yattery?
You were close. It's Youth. It's got Youth. There you go. Rotten Punk's got it.
Youth Brigade.
Youth Brigade. a song called Violence, and the crowd is going violent on stage. The Olympic Auditorium, that's what it is. All those early like punk bands played the Olympic, and it was always more people on stage than the band. You know, so they always got wild. Anyway, that's Youth Brigade Violence. So I think everybody's wrong on the Z. I don't know. There aren't too many Z's. You know what I mean? It's kind of hard to pick.
Outthrow, Zeke, Snow White,
Snow White.
I mean, hell.
Yeah.
Fraser said Zebra. That's about being good as my guess on this
The
one.
last one I did was Zombified Preachers of Gore live. But yeah, this one, I think it's, I mean, actually, I haven't had anybody in the band on this show, but I have had the guy that's doing special vocals with them on this song on the show. So, yep. I know I'm horrible clues, but I can't just, so I can't just give it away that easy. Well, I guess I could. Anyway, they're from Greece, originally from Greece.
Is it metal?
Oh, yeah, black metal.
Black metal. Oh, yeah, they put it in there. They got it.
Yeah, they got it.
Yeah.
What's up, Eric? That's it. Zemiel. I heard Proscriptor say Zemiel, so he's probably right. I've always said Zemiel.
I said Zemiel too.
That's the way I always said. Ever since I got that first 7 minutes that Gothic Records put out. But yeah, this features Proscriptor on vocals, singing one of their old songs from the first.
Right, he went out with them for a while, didn't he?
Yeah, this is a really good version of this song.
I would never guess that clue.
Yeah, so yeah, Proscriptor's been on the show. Had everybody on the show, man. Everybody's, well, not everybody. I've had people tell me either don't reply or whatever, but I've been enjoying doing stuff like this more than like the actual chats or like talking about new releases, like friends, bands, new releases and shit like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm sure I'll go back to doing chat stuff. That stuff was kind of fun because it got me to do a lot of like research on shit, you know. Try to dig up some stuff that they don't know about.
Like the crazy pictures they didn't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
stuff like that. That was always fun to do.
Well, it kind of built your channel up too, like getting.
Having people on there, So yeah, that's kind of where it started, and people seem to like those. But I'll get back to doing those, I'm sure. It's just finding people to commit. It's kind of hard. So, I remember. Yeah, I've been asking people forever, and some people, let's do it, and it just never happens. So whatever. So anyway, so we're on Z. So obviously we're, you dumbasses probably know Z is the last letter of the alphabet. So we're going to be winding down.
We're not going to go backwards and go back to A.
No, fuck no. Double A, double B, double C.
I got to go to bad shit.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, so first time we're doing this dual simulcast live stream thing or whatever. So it's cool. It's cool. So Carl, you want to talk about what you got coming up?
The next thing I got will be the Witching Hour tomorrow night. The Fuck Off Posers, which doesn't really mean anything. I'm just be playing metal videos and punk, whatever, whatever we fucking put in the queue,
Yeah.
We'll see if I have anyone pop on or not. I usually find out last minute, so it doesn't even matter. And I did another one of my nerd shows last night with Mikey Setton, executive producer of Dreamwalker, the TV series that he'll be doing soon. He's the freaking creator of it, and we talk about nerd shit from the past and some music and some modern geek shit too. So if you're interested in anything like that, check that out as well. That's about it, bro.
Hell yeah, cool. And Pius Levis will be announcing some live shows soon. We just gotta wait for some confirmations. Yeah, if you haven't heard Carl's band, Piles. I'm turning it into Fraser.
Piles of leaves.
Piles of leaves. Pius Levis.
Pius Levis.
Go check them out. PIOUSLEVUS.
Oh, and the vinyl's coming soon.
Oh yeah, the Pius Levis Omega Vortex split LP.
Yeah, on Dark Descent and Invictus.
But you can get copies of the CD from Carl if you're into CDs.
If you want the CD, you can get it from those labels. Excuse me, I just mentioned. And if you want a cassette of the split, you go to Goat Throne Records. And if you want, you like it on cassette, you can get it on cassette from Aaron.
Yeah. So go to the L Necron as you see on the thing. L, just type that in. L, I have it spelled out there for you. Yeah. L Necron. Search it in YouTube. Subscribe to the channel, and you're gonna see a bunch of cool shit. So, Carl and I are part of the unholy trinity. That I just made that up. So the other member is Roy Fox of Necker Harmonic. Roy just told me today he's going to be at Metal Threat. So if anybody go hang out with Roy, Roy's going to be at the Metal Threat Fest. So
good for Roy, he's going to have a kick-ass time.
Go buy some stuff from Roy if he has any stuff there. Go to neckerharmonic.com and buy some stuff. And all right, so let me see. I'll leave all you. I seriously do. Thanks to everybody. There's been a good amount of people checking it out, hanging out with us. I was telling because I called Roy when I got out of work today. I was like, dude, it blows my mind that we, even if we get one or two people hanging out, just doing what we like to do, it's cool. But lately, there's been more people, and then I was like, dude, when I play like in a band, I'll drive, set up, get ready, play, and then I might play to 10, 12 people or something like that. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's pretty cool, because I mean, I enjoy playing live, but sometimes it's like, it's just so much fucking work now.
There's a lot of effort goes into it.
Yeah.
To drive all day and load gear and unload gear and
so if Carl wants it, I'll have this. I might not be on his show while he's doing it, but I might have it streaming also on the JOABA channel, tomorrow too. But that way you can find Carl's show as well. But yeah, thanks a lot, JRR, everybody, No Baloney, the regular, all you regulars, some of you new people. Some of you that are just creeping, somebody that's just creeping, get in the chat, say something, say what's up or whatever. Because I get it a lot. Hey, it's like, check out your show. I just never comment or whatever. It's like, that's the whole point of checking this stuff out.
There's fruit, Gabriel Hernandez.
Speak of the devil. We played some of your videos today. I think at least one, right?
Agoraphobia. EMZ. Yep. That's good.
Yeah, awesome, right, Punk. So yeah, I mean, like I said, we'll play stuff that maybe one of us hadn't heard either. It happens all the time. So
it does. I mean, more often than not. I think because where is it? Yeah, I listened to you and I ordered that.
Oh, have you checked it out yet?
I listened to it real quick while working, but I need to get it more in depth. But I like what I heard. It kind of give me that Bahira vibe to me.
Yeah, that's just evil, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, lurking. Yeah, lurkers. Yeah, you fucking lurkers. Yeah. So cool. All right, so we're gonna end it with Zemiel Zamile featuring Proscriptor on vocals. This is a badass fucking version of this song. I don't know where they're at, but again, thanks from everybody. Thank you, Carl, for
thanks for
doing
coming
this.
up with that. Give me the opportunity to simulcast on my channel. That's cool.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do it tomorrow if you want to, and like I said, I'll kind of lay back that way. But I'll still have it on. So anyway,
I'm gonna drag you on.
Here we go. Zemiel. What's Carrie? My buddy Carrie. I've known since like 9th grade. We grew up listening to all this shit. So here we go. Ooh.
cool being no jive turkey.